Hey guys, Rich here with Brotherhood Reviews, and we're back talking about a show, actually, and we're going to be talking about Velma. I loved it, and it's not even because she's black and played by Mindy Kaling, however you pronounce her last name. Anyways, but this reimagining of Scooby-Doo is long overdue. Like, more of a supernatural tone, but still the silliness of like a Scooby-Doo show, because Scooby-Doo always had that mystery and that funny quirkiness to it, but they didn't have that actual supernatural feel like the original ones did a little bit, but I mean, like, you know, later on and the more notable ones and stuff like that, it's more of a man in a mask, and this one takes serious scenarios. So let's just get into it. Like, but before we get into it, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. We're gonna be bringing you way more content than this. Got over 200, about to hit 300 videos on the channel, so don't forget to check those out as well. Now, I'm just gonna be talking about it, like, and what happened and what I loved. Like, this show is probably, at least so far, one of the best shows that's come out so far this year. Like, at least animated wise, I don't see anything that's going to be better than this coming out this year, animated wise. But anyways, Velma, this is a very interesting take on Velma. Velma pretty much goes through these panic attacks and has these it's pretty much like a heart attack. Her heart stops or whatever when she starts to solve mysteries, and that's all because her mom left when she pretty much disappeared when she was younger, and that's like the one mystery she can never solve, and she feels like it's because her love of mysteries is why she left. And we also find out her mother was a mystery fantasy writer, which blew my mind. I'm like, okay, that's a very interesting story and detailed. Like, this is what I liked about it too. Like, we're getting more detailed into their lives. Like, granted, like, I believe a pup named Scooby-Doo is when they like dove into like their parents more, but other than that, like, they're just kids who solve mysteries and all that. And I also like the social dynamic in school as well, because Fred is this rich kid who seems, you know, the way he's dressed and stuff like that, seems like he should have no business with the rest of them, except for probably Daphne, because they're dating in the show. So, like, you know, which confirmed everybody's thoughts back in the day. Like, okay, are they dating or are they not? Like, are they dating or are they not? But that just confirms, you know, years of speculations and years of just, you know, fan thoughts and whatever. But now, Velma and Daphne were best friends growing up, and Daphne was also getting more into her life, which has changed because I believe she was rich as well as Fred, but she is, you know, her two moms are detectives, which, you know what I'm saying, is cool. Then it turns out she starts selling drugs, and, you know, and her parents go undercover in the school trying to bust a drug dealer, and it's a very cool thing. Like, it's a very cool, like, dynamic. And then we find out she's selling drugs so she can save up money to find out who her real parents are. And it's an actual, like, these characters actually want real things. You know, they're just not these group of kids that are driving around in a mystery machine, which is the name of one of the drugs, which I love the shout out that drugs are bad, everybody, like, but this is just, an animated show. And then Shaggy, whose name is Narville, which I think it's Narville Shaggy something like that. But Narville, is in love with Velma, and I love how they make a point to, like, when anytime drugs is mentioned, Narville makes it his job to be like, yeah, I would never do anything like that or am involved in anything involving that. But then we find out that Narville has he has like a YouTube channel where he like reviews snacks, and he finds out that a whole bunch of stoners watch, that's why he gets so many views, is because a whole bunch of stoners watch his content. And he's like, damn. And when he found that out, he's like, damn, that's exactly what happened to my blog about Lil Wayne. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, for some reason, keeps getting engulfed into this world. So, but I just like that, and he's super intelligent, so it's one of those situations as well. Actually, I don't think he's super intelligent. I think, I think he's not super intelligent, but they make it seem like he's intelligent in this one, because he always wants to study with Velma, and Velma's smart, and she just tells him to email him the answers, and she'll let him know if they're correct or not. But you could tell that she wants nothing to do with him. And I also like the fact that Velma is a little pervy in this, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just, it adds more to her character as a whole. Now, their dynamic as a whole, we haven't seen all four of them in the same place at once, but their school dynamic is way different. Like, once Daphne became hot and popular, Velma said she got new friends and stopped talking to her. And everybody's saying once Velma's mom disappeared, Velma just started acting weird. So it's like two different sides of a story. So once Velma and Daphne kind of start rekindling their friendship after Daphne figures out that, like, a murder happens pretty much, and somebody's trying to frame Daphne, it seems. Now, they originally think that it's Fred because, he has an issue with his skin and stuff, where he's underdeveloped because he never had to do anything for himself. So this whole thing with Fred is hilarious, and I can't even explain it. I just suggest you go watch that part in full depth. But yeah, so pretty much gets him off because he can't cut a steak himself, so how could he physically remove these two girls' brains? So that's one. Now he almost gets off from that, but it turns out he starts acting psycho and gets, found guilty because he stands on the table and grabs a knife and says, I could have cut out those brains if I wanted to. And that just blew the whole case. And that's pretty much the end of what we see so far. I believe they dropped the first two episodes at the same time. So I'm pretty sure I didn't miss a week. Pretty sure I didn't miss a week, but I watched the first two episodes. That's what happened. I loved it. A lot of people are giving it a lot of hate because it's like, just make black characters superheroes, this, that, and the third. But, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is amazing. This was good. I'm not like this. This is well deserved, and everybody that put their hard work, sweat, and tears deserves the highest regard for what they did with this. It's amazing, and I hope we get more than one season. But I hope you guys have a good daytime, night, whenever you guys are listening to this. Thank you.